Hello, Brad on YouTube again, and I wanted to do a fragrance review today, and this is probably one of the most exciting fragrance releases of all of 2010, and I am of course talking about a Creed fragrance called Aventus. Now, Aventus is a fragrance that was released in the year 2010, and it was classified as a fruity chypre, and over base notes it was given 28 positive reviews, 5 neutrals, and 5 negatives. And the note breakdown for this one: top notes of black currant, bergamot, apple, and pineapple. Heart notes of rose, dry birch, Moroccan jasmine, and patchouli. And in the base, oak moss, musk, ambergris, and vanilla. Okay, so first of all, I want to let you guys know that I was really excited to give this one a try and sample it out because I knew it was supposed to be a very good pineapple fragrance, and I have come to discover over the years that I really like pineapple-based fragrances. I really love Riverside Drive, Dolce & Gabbana's The One, fragrances like that with a nice pineapple note. And this one is no exception. It's a very nice fragrance. I really love this one. I'd probably have to say that so far it might be my favorite Creed. Probably the most bottle-worthy as well. Since it's very new, I don't think anybody's had a chance to copy it, but that might change within the next couple of years. Be very interesting to see if it is copied, and if it is, which fragrance house will become infamous for coming out with a copy of this one, because yeah, if it wasn't for the price tag, I mean, how in the world could you not like this one? It is probably better for like 25 and up. It does carry a very modern, mature type smell to it. Right off the bat with this fragrance, you're going to get a very rich, ripe, tropical smell. It's mostly pineapple I'm getting. Just basically picture like a bowl of freshly cut up pineapple and just let it maybe sit out a little bit, almost to the point where it starts to turn a little boozy, but not quite. That's what I'm talking about. A very rich, ripe, kind of like a dark pineapple smell. And in the past, when I've talked about the dark pineapple smell or dark fruity notes, usually these fragrances are very sweet and college-oriented. You know, fragrances like Euphoria Intense or Taos in Heaven, sweet, fruity fragrances. This one is not like that. This one, because of its other notes, it comes across as much more suitable for somebody looking to be taken seriously. But there's a lot more to this fragrance than just the fruit. I think the other note of significance is the birch note. It says dry birch. What I kind of get from it is a very dark resinous wood note, very pleasant, moderately heavy. It's pretty unique. I'm not sure if I can really think of another fragrance that uses a birch note. So that's basically what I'm getting, is the tropical fruitiness combined with this really pleasant resinous wood note, which they say is birch. I know somebody over Base Notes did a review, and they said it kind of smelled like your hands would smell after touching a Christmas tree. I could maybe see that, because it kind of has like that resinous quality to it. Now, season for this one, that's where it gets tricky. I think there's a lot of controversy over what season works best for this fragrance. I see it maybe more of a fall fragrance myself. It's just kind of dark and ripe smelling. I would kind of say that it is quite similar in vibe to Dolce & Gabbana's The One. So, you know, if you have a bottle of that fragrance and you feel comfortable wearing that fragrance during a certain season, I think the same season requirements for Aventus would work with that as well. I think the big difference between Aventus and the One used a tobacco accord. With Aventus, it just kind of replaces a tobacco accord with a nice rich woodiness that maintains that rich tropical aspect to it. As far as compliments go, I told you before, I don't normally get a lot of compliments at work, but a lady that I worked with, a lady that doesn't normally comment on my fragrances, told me that she really liked the way this one smelled on me. She even leaned in and took a couple of extra whiffs. So that was kind of interesting. She's like in her 50s. So I can see this being very good for compliments. As far as lasting power, projection, first 2 hours does quite well. I did feel like I had a nice little plume of fragrance around me for the first couple of hours, and then after 2 hours, it drops off dramatically, and I was just kind of getting little whiffs here and there, and didn't feel like it was very strong at all. It felt like after about 3 hours, you almost wanted to reapply it. I think you can still kind of smell it after 3 or 4 hours. It's just kind of fleeting in nature. Let's see. I guess the other thing I wanted to talk about with Aventus is how it matches up with Bond Number 9's Riverside Drive. And I don't think too many of the other reviewers have really put these two side by side. And I think it's important to do that because I do kind of see this as being kind of related to Riverside Drive. With Riverside Drive, I really get a fresh green pineapple wood smell. With this one, more of a dark, rich pineapple wood smell. So I would say early spring, early summer time frame for Riverside Drive. This one kind of end of summer, early winter, I think, because it's just richer. I could see this one being a bit cloying in hot weather. I'm not sure if everybody agrees with me or not, but I mean, it is, in my opinion, it does have a very rich smell to it. And if you were sweating and it was really hot, especially the first hour or two, I could see it being a little much, in my opinion. But yeah, if you love pineapple, if you like wood, this is a nice wood as well here. So probably give this one about a 9 out of 10. Maybe higher. I mean, it's hard to really rate a Creed because I'm not going to rush out and spend $200 or $300 for it. I'm really glad I picked up the sample. The sample alone cost me about $7.50 for like 2.5 mils, I think it was. So that'll last me a little while. But it's a really good one. It's pretty much a must-try for lovers of pineapple and rich woods. So that's pretty much my thoughts on Aventus. Hope that helped you out, and I'll see you guys soon.